What if I told you that before the age of 33, one man had shattered the most powerful empire on Earth, marched his army across 3 continents, and forced the world to redraw its maps, not with luck, not with superior numbers, but with relentless ambition and fearless strategy? That man was Alexander the Great. At a time when the mighty Persian Empire dominated the known world, when its wealth flowed like rivers of gold and its armies seemed endless, no one imagined it could be broken. Persia was power. Persia was stability. Persia was fear. And standing at its head was Darius III, ruler of a vast empire stretching across continents. Against such dominance, most kings would have chosen caution. Alexander chose confrontation. Crossing into Asia with a force far smaller than Persia's, he carried something far more dangerous than numbers belief. He believed speed could overpower size. He believed boldness could disrupt tradition. He believed that if you strike at the heart, the body will collapse. At the Battle of Issus, he proved it. Instead of cautiously testing Persian defenses, he drove his cavalry straight toward Darius himself. It was a move that stunned the battlefield. When Darius fled, panic ripped through his massive army, and the illusion of Persian invincibility dissolved in a single afternoon. Victory only fueled Alexander's hunger. The fortified island city of Tyre believed it was untouchable, protected by water and towering walls. For months it resisted him. Rather than retreat, Alexander ordered an astonishing solution: build a road through the sea. Stone by stone, under relentless attack, his men constructed a causeway until land met island. When Tyre finally fell, it wasn't just another conquest. It was proof that obstacles were temporary when matched against relentless will. In Egypt, he was welcomed as a liberator. There, he founded Alexandria, envisioning it as a beacon of culture and knowledge. Alexander was not only expanding territory, he was spreading influence, blending civilizations, and reshaping identity. He saw empire not merely as land to control, but as worlds to connect. The decisive moment arrived at the Battle of Gaugamela. Darius assembled one of the largest armies ever seen, determined to crush the rising threat once and for all. The battlefield stretched wide, tense with anticipation. Once again, Alexander relied on strategy over size. With calculated precision, he created an opening in the Persian lines and charged directly toward Darius. And once again, the Persian king fled. That retreat marked the collapse of the greatest empire of its age. By his late 20s, Alexander ruled a territory larger than any king before him. Yet even that was not enough. He pushed farther east, through harsh deserts and towering mountains, chasing the edge of the known world. His soldiers followed him through years of relentless campaigns, victories stacking upon victories. But eventually, exhaustion replaced enthusiasm. After thousands of miles and countless battles, his army refused to go farther. For the first time, Alexander faced a limit not imposed by enemies, but by human endurance. Reluctantly, he turned back, his vision still stretching beyond horizons his men could no longer pursue. At just 32 years old, in Babylon, Alexander fell ill. The undefeated commander, the empire builder, the man who had toppled giants, lay dying at the height of his power. When asked who should inherit his vast empire, he replied, "To the strongest." After his death, his generals divided the territory, and the empire fragmented. The unity he forged with brilliance and ambition could not survive without him. But while his empire fractured, his legacy did not. Alexander's life was short, yet his impact reshaped history. He connected East and West, spread Greek culture across continents, and demonstrated that bold leadership and fearless strategy can overturn even the most powerful systems. For audiences who admire ambition, courage, and the willingness to challenge giants, his story remains electrifying. He did not wait for history to grant him greatness. He seized it.